Hello student, this video is in continuation with our previous video that covered some part of chapter number 2, Python fundamentals. So before we proceed, I just want to underline the topics that we covered in the last video. We covered character set, tokens, and under tokens we covered keywords, identifiers, literals, operators. So up to operators, we have just covered some part of the operators. So today we will continue with that, and what we are going to cover today is some part of the opera that was left in the last video. We are going to cover punctuators, and then we will cover barebone of the Python program, and under barebone there comes expression, statements, comments, functions, block, and indentation. So this we are going to cover under Barebone or Python program, and if the video doesn't go long, we may cover variable and assignment, that we'll see later on. And some more thing is there, simple input and output, but I don't think we'll be able to cover in this video. Nevertheless, we'll just proceed further. So I just want to recall those operator we have covered last time. That was under binary operators. We have covered arithmetic operator, and these are the arithmetic operator. Then bitwise operators were there, bitwise and, bitwise exclusive or, okay, and bitwise or, shift operators, anti operators, and these all. So today we are going to cover relational operator. So relational operator mean the operator that shows relations, and the outcome of these operator comes in true and false. I will just show you. I write here 5 greater than 6. So this is our relational operator, this one, and when I press enter key, you can imagine that the answer is going to be false. And if I write 5 less than 6, so the answer is going to come true. And if I write 5 equal to 5, remember that this is the equal, this operator is the equal operator in Python. So it's a true. If I write 4 equal 5, so it's going to give false. So like that, these are the your relational operator. So as we proceed with our course, we'll be using these operator time and again. So we are not going to discuss, even next chapter we are going to discuss this operator in more detail. Now next we are going to learn about assignment operator, and this equals an assignment, assign quotient, assign sum, assign product, assign remainder, assign difference, and this is assign exponent and assign floor division. So these are our assignment operator. Assignment operator means to assign value. So I will just show you. Okay, a is equal to 5. So what does this means? I am just assigning this value 5 to a. Means the value, this is the variable we can say, or we can say variable label that we will learn later on. So that means this label a will point to value 5, and the next if I write a, so it will print 5. You could see here I have just written, firstly I have just assigned this value 5 to a with the help of this assignment operator. So that means the value that the a is indicating, or the value that the a is pointing, is 5. So when I just wrote here a, so the answer comes here 5. Next we can take one more example. B is equal to, let's say, 12, and then when I write b here, so it's displaying here 12. So this we call assignment. Now we are just I just want to show you about assign quotient. Assign quotient, first we'll just learn about assign. This is assign, let's say, quotient. Okay, so this is assign quotient, this one, and there are some more that we have seen there. Assign sum, not like this. This is wrong. Yes, this. Okay, and then this is assign sum, like that. This is assign product. So these operator, I just explain you one or two operators here. So what does this means? Okay, so let's say I have here the value of b is 12. Okay, so when I write b, let's say assign sum, so I'm writing here b assign this one, assign sum, and here I will like to, let's say, 3. So what does this means? This means b will be assigned the value b plus 3. In other words, I will just write it. This means b. Okay, I'll go down. This means b is equal to b plus 3. So this means this is a condensed form of this. This one is condensed form of this. You could say I have just written here one is expression. Okay, b is equal to b plus 3. So what is the value of b is 12. So b is equal to b plus 3 means 12 plus 3, and it will become 15, and that value will assign to again b. Okay, so I'm just going to write it again. So b as is equal to b plus 3. Okay, and I just want to know the value. It's become, okay, so twice I have given it here, and that's why it become 18. So I have given it b, initial value of b was 12. Then I have given once again here b plus is equal to 3. That means b is equal to b plus 3. So that become 12 plus 3. Here the value of b become 15, and then I have given it again. So the value of b was 15. Now here 15 plus 3, b is equal to b plus 3. This means I have told you b is equal to b plus 3. So the value now is become 15 here. Now here b is equal to 15 plus 3, 18, and then so it's given 18. So this we call assign sum. Likewise we can do some more, like product also we can do. Now value of b is 18. So I am going to write here b assign quotient, let's say 2. This means b is equal to b into 2. b is equal to b into 2. So now I will write b and see what value it is going to 36. So 18 to the 36. So these are the assignment operator, different type of assignment operator. I have just shown you couple of these operators here. So likewise we can use these operator also. So this means assignment remainder, this will find remainder, and this all. Okay, so we'll proceeding further. Next is the logical operator. So logical and logical or. Logical and logical or, these are the logical operator used for the logical statements. Again we are going to learn in more details in next chapter. Members in operator, in and not in, this is also we'll learn in the next chapter. Next come your punctuators. Punctuators are the symbols that are used in programming language to organize sentence structures and indicate the rhythm and emphasis of expression statements and program structures. Example of the punctuator are these. So these are the example of punctuator. So in any language, whether it is English, Hindi, or any, whenever we use them in spoken or even in a written, so we use some punctuator, the full stop, comma, and this. So same way in the computer programming language also we use the punctuators, and this punctuator will be using every now and then. So whenever we are going to use, we will just explain this all. Next comes your barebone of Python program. So what's a barebone? Barebone means the structure of the program. If you take the whole program, so what is the structure of it? So barebone of the program implies it's a structure. A program has many types of elements in its structure, which are listed below. So expression, statements, comments, functions, block, and indentation. So structure barebone means structure. Okay, whenever we write, you might have learned in the grammar also when you write some letter, so there you might have found its structure. Okay, its indentation is there. Okay, what all you have to include in that: salutation, date, receiver address, sender's address, and your leave taking. So these all structure, these all things should be there in the structure of the letter. Similar way, when you write a program, so these all things are going to come there: expressions, statements, comment, function, block, and indentation. So we are just going to learn one by one a little bit about these all component of the structure of the Python program. So here is a sample program of Python, and the component of the barebone are also written here. You could see these are the comments. This one comment you might have seen. I have also used comment in the previous program that I have shown on the interactive mode. So this start with the hash or pound symbol. Okay, so comment. What is comment? We are going to learn next. And this is also comment, and one more. This is also comment. Okay, and this is a function def sample. This is a function. Even this print is the function. Okay, and these are the statement. These are the statements: a is equal to 10, b is equal to a minus 5. These are the expression. And when I say 10 or a minus 5, a plus 15, so these are expressions. So we will just learn what are a statement and expression in actual. What is the difference between these two? We'll just learn. Okay, and then this we can say block. Okay, this one you can see this print statement. Okay, here is else and colon is there, and then print statement is starting from here. So you could see here all the lines started here on the same margin, but this print has started after some space or indentation here. So this we call indentation. So a number of statements or expressions that are written at the same level are called blocks and indentation. Okay, and what else? This is all here. Now we'll learn them one by one. First is expression. So an expression is any legal combination of a symbol that represent a value. An expression represents something which Python evaluates and which then produces a value. Okay, example: value only 23, 6.7, and complex system 5 plus 7, b plus 9, c divided by 5. Okay, so these are expression. 23, it is expressing something, a value. Or 6.7, this is also expressing something. 6.7 is the value, it is expressing. So expression and legal combination of symbols that represent a value. Here value plus symbols, so 5 plus 7. Okay, here b plus 9, c divided by 5. So these all are expression. This is only values, this one is only values, and here is the complex expression, so where symbols and values are there. So these we call expressions. I hope you understand. Now we just proceeding further. Okay, now we'll learn about the statement. While an expression represents something, a statement is a programming instruction that does something, i.e., some action takes place. So the expression was a value, maybe a single value or combination with some symbols, but the express statement is something that the program has to evaluate. Okay, so we'll see the examples. So print hello if a greater than 6. So these are the statements. Okay, so suppose I write a plus b, so it is not going to produce any value. So this is expression. It's not going to, it's only expressing it. It's not, nothing is going to happen there in the program. But if I write print a plus b, so what is going to happen? The value is going to be printed over there. Okay, so that's why this one is an expression, and this one is a statement, because it will be evaluated by the interpreter. Okay, this will produce some program, some action will be taken here. So this is the statement. We'll just continue. While an expression is evaluated, a statement is executed, some action take place, and it is not necessary that a statement result in a value. It may or may not yield a value. So in expression, it's only evaluated a plus b. Okay, but the expression statements are executed, and sometimes the execution of a statement may yield value, sometimes it may not yield value. Okay, so here you could see there is one statement, a is equal to 10. So what is happening here? This 10 I have already shown you. This is assignment operator. This 10 is assigned to a. So no value is produced here. Only something happened, but the value is not produced. Here also b is equal to a minus 4. So the action is taken, but the value is not produced. Here the value could be produced. Print a plus b, the value will be there. Here again the value will not be produced. So some statement you may find the value is produced, some statement the value is not produced, though they are executed. When the interpreter execute this line, so it will assign the value to that. So that is all. Now next we are going to learn about comment. Comments are the additional readable information which is read by a programmer but ignored by Python interpreter. In Python, comments begin with the symbol hash or pound, we can say, and ends with the end of the physical line. Okay, we'll see anything is there. Okay, I will just show you. I just want to show you the same example here. So one comment, why this is written, this is the program, this program shows the program's components. Why it's on? Because the programmer want to know what this program is about, the written program. So this is not the part of the program. This line is not part of the program. This is only a remark given by the programmer. Okay, and this is also same way this one. So these are not executed by the interpreter. So this is only the additional remarks given by the programmer to explain some part of the program, or to give some details about the program, or maybe he may give his own details that who has written this program, and when this program is written, what this program is about. So this we call comment, and this begins with the pound or hash character. So comment may be a single line comment or maybe multiple line comments. So single line comment, full line comment, inline comment. So when the hash symbol is placed at the beginning of a physical line, this is off. Okay. Example, this program is about data entry. This one is off. So when a symbol, when this hash symbol is placed at the beginning of a physical line, now this physical line, this is, what is a physical line? So whenever you write a code, okay, and what you see end of the, what you see on the screen, that line is called physical line. Okay, so at the beginning of the physical line, so that we call, this we call full line comment, full line comment. Okay, it's this hash is coming beginning of the physical line, this line. Okay, it's called physical line. So if there is not physical line, what else line is this? So one more line is there that we call logical line. So logical line is the one that Python sees as one full statement. So logical line is for Python and physical line is for programmer. Okay, so let's move. So when the hash symbol is placed in the middle of the physical line, it is called inline comment. Example, if z greater than 6, then here is the comment you could see. Okay, this is we call inline. This hash symbol doesn't begin from the beginning of the line. It's not here. It's coming in between, you could say. So you could see. So this we call inline comment. The complete line that we see in the computer is called physical line. This I have explained you. So the complete line that we see like this. Okay. So you have understand. So two type of single line comment, full line comment, and inline comment. Full line means the hash symbol comes at the beginning of the line, physical line I mean, and inline means it will come in between. Okay, it doesn't start, it is not placed at the beginning of the line. Next come your multi-line comment. So when we want to put multi-line or block comments, we use multi-line comment, and it can be done two ways. First one, use hash symbol beginning of each physical line. Okay, this is example of multi-line comment. Okay, the first way how we can use the multi-line comment. So it 1, 2, 3. So three lines comment, three line comments are there. Comment is there, and you could see this hash symbol is placed at the beginning of each line. So this is one way to use block comment or multi-line comment. What is this? Another way to do it. So tab comment as a triple quoted multi-line string. You can see this is going on. So another way of writing comment, multi-line comment, is using quotes. So tab comment as a triple quoted multi-line string. Here you can say, okay, this triple quote, we have just used triple quote, and then we have written first line, second line, third line, and here it ends. So this is the second way to write multi-line comment using the quotes, and these quotes can be single quotes or double quotes. This single quotes or double quotes, anything you can use out of this. So this type of multi-line comment is also known as a doc string. We can use triple apostrophe or triple quotes, or we can say single quotes or double quotes can be used, but it's typed 3 times. So that is your multi-line comment. Now next component of structure of Python is function. So a function is a code that has a name and it can be reused, executed again by specifying its name in the program where needed. So function is a block of organized reusable codes that is used to perform a single related action. So here we can see one example of function. It start with def keyword. This is a keyword, def keyword. Whenever you want to declare a function or you want to create a function, you have to write def and the name of the function. This could be anything, and here is the parenthesis and followed by colon. So it's very mandatory for you to follow how to write a function. Def, name of the function, and parenthesis, and inside the parenthesis you may have some parameters or argument that we'll learn later on. Then here you have to write down statements inside this. So this is your, and here you can see this we call indentation and block. This whole is the block, and you can see some spaces there. Okay, and here I have just recalled the function, or I have just used that function sum, name sum. So here I have used it. I will just show you the live example. Here I have created one function beginning with the def. This is a keyword, and this is the name of my function sum, and I have given the two parameter there, a and b, and this is colon, and these are the statement I have written here. Two statements are there, this one and this one. Okay, expression or statement, whatever it is. And then here I have called the function. What I am going to do this by writing this code, I have created a function named sum, and it will receive two values given by the function calling, and these two value will be added here and will be stored in C, and this statement will print C. Okay, so this is all happening inside this, and here you can see this we call indentation. I told you here gap is there, and the whole is a block, this one. So when I'm calling this function sum, I'm supplying two values 4 and 6 to this parameter. Okay, so this 4 and 6, 4 will go to A and 6 will go to B, and then 4 and 6 will be added and will be assigned to C, and this will print C, the value of C, whatever value. Now this is ready. I'm just running this program. Go to run module, and here you can see the answer 10 has come. So this we call function, because I have used, I just want, if I want to use the same function again, so I will just, this time I just want to supply different values. Let's say this time I just want to supply 10 and 30, and you could see 40 answer. Next time I want to supply, let's say 100 and 200, so they comes here. So like this. So this function is created by you, and you can use even the inbuilt function that already comes with the Python language. You have been using print many times. So let's say print xyz. Okay, so it has been, again I can use the same function. Let's say this time abc. Okay, so this comes. So these are the functions, these are programmer created by the programmer. These are the inbuilt functions. The functions are reusable codes that can be used anytime whenever you want. So next, sometimes a group of statements is part of another statement or function. Such group of one or more statement is called block or code block or switch. We have already seen here one example of, here I have just shown you. So this is the version, and whatever comes inside this will follow indentation. Okay, this part. So this is only block and indentation. Here you can see one more block is the def function, and under the def function you can see these two are the blocks that are put under this check function, and under this there are two more blocks under this if function. Okay, and under this else again two blocks are put. So you can see indentation here, then here, then here, and each block begins with colon. You can see def. Okay, then this, then this. So these are the block and indentation. Next is your variable and assignment. The variable represent label storage locations whose value can be manipulated during program run. Variables and assignment, very important topic that you should go through, you should learn, you must learn it. I will just explain it in more detail. So here I am showing you how to create a variable. So we have already created the variable, we have assigned value to the variable, but here we are just going to learn about the process, how it is going to happen. So mark assignment operator 5, employee assignment operator, and Rajat. What is happening here? This I have created a variable variable I could say, or you can say a label. I will just explain it later on what we should call it. And then I have just put 5 to this. Okay, and here employee one more to store Rajat, and this variable is created to store 5. Here we can understand it with this diagram. Actually, creating variable in Python is different from the from creating variable in other program like C++ and Java. Why it is different, I will just explain little bit later. Here I'm just explaining what is happening here, where I'm creating a variable and assigning value to it. When I say marks here, so I'm creating a label marks. This is the label. This is the label marks. And then when I say equal to 5, so this 5 is stored, or this label is referencing this location. Okay. Once again, I will try to make you understand. These are the memory location. Actually, these are the memory location where 5 is there. Okay, number 5 is there. So I want to create a label that will indicate, okay, the 5 is here. We'll take an example of a nameplate that we placed. Generally, we place outside the house on the gate, and writing our name in that nameplate. So let's say the name XYZ is written here. Let's say XYZ. This is nameplate. Let's say this is nameplate, and here XYZ is written. This is a person's name. Let's say Manoj Kumar or Suresh Kumar is written on the plate. So that doesn't mean that Manoj Kumar and Suresh Kumar is living on this plate. Manoj Kumar and Suresh Kumar is not living, rather he is living in the house here. He is living here. The plate is here at the gate. So somebody by looking at this plate, name plate, will come to know that, okay, here is the house where Mr. Suresh Kumar or Manoj Kumar is living. This is only indicating, okay, this is the location of Manoj Kumar and Suresh Kumar. Okay, this is happening. Same way, when I created employee, so Rajat is stored here in the memory location. Rajat is stored here in the memory location, but this employee, which you call variable, so this is a label only that indicates, or that reference that, okay, Rajat, the string Rajat is stored here. So in Python, note that in Python variables are not memory location, rather than they are the label that are referencing to the memory location. We will just understand more in detail by comparing the difference between creating variable in other program and Python. Okay, in other program, when I say I've created one variable age and I've assigned value 20 to it, what happened here, by declaring this variable and assigning value to it, what I have done, I have created a memory location here. This ID, let's say the ID of this memory location is 646436. So there is no label here. When I say age, so it's the name of the memory location only. That is, there is no label like we have done, we have seen in Python. No label. It's the name of the memory location only. Okay, and it's stored there. 20 is stored there. Next time, if I want to store some other number in the same variable 30, like say at this time I want to store 30 here, and I've said again age is equal to 30. So this time again one more memory location is created, and the 30 number 30 is stored there. This is name of the memory location is, and its RD. This is the difference. You can see RD 646436, and this is 646436. Means the same memory location. Initially number 20 was stored in the same memory location. Number 30 is stored. So 20 is no more there. So in that memory location 30 is stored here. Okay, now we will see what is happening in Python. This one. Okay, now first I have stored, let's say age 20, and what happens here, this where the number is stored, so it's only memory location, it's not name has not been given here. Okay, name is here, age, this is a label. This label is referencing to this memory location where 20 is stored, and its RD is this 646436. Okay, let's say same. And there are some other number whose RD are there. Okay. Next time I just want to store some another number, let's say 25 to this age. What is happening? Now next is Lvalues and Rvalues. So what is Lvalues? So Lvalues is the value that can come on the left hand side of an assignment. The value that can come on the left hand side of assignment are values. The value that can come on the right hand side of the assignment. You can see here a is equal to 10, b is equal to x, y, z. We cannot write a is equal to 10 or 10 is equal to a and x, y is equal to b. This is a wrong one. This is wrong idea, and this one is right. Or even you can write this age is equal to 15, name is equal to Raman. So this one is also right. So right, but this one is wrong. So this one we call Lvalue age. This is a variable label. This is the value we are assigning to it. Again the variable or its label. This is a values. So value will come on the right side, and the name of the label or name of the variable will come on the left side. It's not that we are keeping the value on the left side and the names on the right side. So this is incorrect. Now there are some more concepts that we are going to learn in a variable and assignment. I will just show you. Okay. So next is multiple assignment. Okay, so first we will learn multiple assignment. Means one value we are going to assign to the same variable. Let's say a, b and c variable are there. I just want to assign same value, let's say 10 to each of the variables. So what I am going to write, a is equal to b is equal to c, and then not equal to assignment and 10. Okay, so this is the way I have just assigned this 10 to all the variable a, b and c. if I just want to check their value, I'll write A 10, okay, B 10, C 10. So this is the assigning a single value to multiple variable. Now here I just want to assign multiple values to multiple variable, and I've just written A, comma B, comma C, assignment number 10, comma 20, comma 30. That means I just want to assign 10 to A, 20 to B, and 30 to C. And if I write print A, comma B, comma C, you could see the value. Okay, so in A it's a 10, in B it's a 20, in C it's a 30. You can write them separately also, so you'll see result like that only. If I just want to know the value in B, so it's a 20. Okay, now next is a swapping, swapping, swapping values, exchanging values. Okay, I will just write x comma y is equal to, let's say, 10 comma 20. So what do you understand by this? In x it's a 10, in y it's a 20. Okay, that you know. If you want to, we can see print x comma y and 20. Okay, now I want to swap the value. What I mean to say by this, I want to store this 20 to x and this 10 to y. This time x is storing 10 and y is storing 20. I want them otherwise. Okay, other way. So what I am going to do, x comma y is equal to y comma x. Now the value of y is going to be stored in x and the value of x is going to be stored y. So this is called swapping values, and it's very easy in Python. Otherwise in other program you have to write number of codes for that. And now I'm just printing xy, print xy. So you will see here now it's 20. In x it's a 20 and y it's a 10. Initially what was there in x, 10, and what was in y, 20, but just otherwise. Okay, so this is called swapping values. You can assign expression to a value also. Okay, let's say a is equal to 5 plus 7. Okay, if I write a, so it's a 12. Or when a is equal to a plus 5. So what is the value of a now? 12. Here 5 plus 7, that's 12. Okay, 12 plus 5, it's going to be 7. Okay, 17. If I write a here, so it's 17 here. Okay. Okay, one more concept. When is the variable created? If I simply write m here, so do you think the variable is created? We will just see. I'm just writing m here. Okay, so I just want to know what is the value there. It's giving error message. So that means the variable is not created. The variable will be created only when I assign some value to that. Okay, now if I write m, now I have assigned a value to m. Here I've just written m. So it's when I want to know the value of m, so it's not defined. It's a name error. Name m is not defined, so it is not yet defined, or you can say the variable is not yet created. When I write m15, I have assigned value to this, then it's created. And if I write m here, so it's going to give you value. So this is when your variable is created. So that is all for today. That is all for today. Okay, so today you have learned anything, and I'm not able to finish it off with this video because it's already exceeded more than 40 minutes. So I will end it here, and in the next video a few concepts are there that I will clear in the next video. Thank you very much.